Hey, and here is our last video for our Tableau series today. You don't need to build anything more with me. What you've built is exactly what you should be turning in. And of course, to do that, you want to go to the to your Tableau account and upload to the Tableau server, and then submit the URL, the shareable URL, as your file upload for today. But I just want to show you this one more thing. I hope you're excited about Tableau and want to use this in your next presentation. And so I think using a map, as we've done here, using a map here to control the data that's being presented, I think is probably the coolest and most intuitive way to use Tableau. But I think you might say, well, what if I don't have geographical information? What if something like a map of the United States doesn't make any sense for the presentation that I want to do? That's no problem. We can make maps, right? Maps in quotation marks, out of any image, out of any picture of anything. And what do I mean by that? Well, the reason that we studied scatter plots before we got to maps is because maps are a kind of scatter plot. And let me prove that to you, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the map and see here we have longitude and latitude, okay? This is just a scatter plot of dots on an XY axis superimposed, layered over the map of the United States. And I can show you that by just reversing these. If I put latitude up here and longitude down here, watch what happens. Latitude up here and longitude down here, we get a scatter plot, okay, with no map. It's just a scatter plot. And if I move these back into the correct spots, we're back onto the map, okay? So we can make a map out of anything, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you right now. These are a couple of maps that I've made, okay? So this one is from an example where I've taken a picture of a baseball diamond, all right? And then I've labeled the positions, fielders and base people on bases, pitcher and catcher. I've just made points on a scatter plot to do that. And then I went through, I connected this to a chunk of data that I got from a sports statistics website, and I made a dashboard that now when you click on here, it'll show you the historical number of errors made by people that have played that position, right? And the errors and putouts for that position, right? I could build this doing salaries or any other kind of data that I wanted. You know, if I was a sports marketing person and I was making making this for a team or something, this would be kind of something I could do. Now, and then here's another one that I made, and here is the map of our computer lab. Okay, so here's just a picture of the map of the computer lab, and then I put little pictures of people in there on top of each computer lab, and then I made a dashboard here using my grade book, right? And so I can click on someone. Here I have the attendance of everyone in class, and here I have the midterm 1 and 2 grades, and I can just click on a computer station. It shows me the attendance of that person throughout the term, and then also their midterm scores and the average, the class average. Okay, or I can take a chunk of people and look at that. And so how cool is that, right? So you can make a map out of anything, and so the sky is the limit. You know, if you're doing if you want to do a presentation on maybe a process or something, you can have a picture of the process up there, and you can click through the parts of it. Or or if you were doing physiology, a human body, or just any picture you can make into a map, and then you can use that to control your data and your dashboard. Okay, and so if you want to learn more about this, I have now added in the course information module, you will see an additional Tableau resources tab, and if you click on that, you go to that page, you will see the website for the baseball diamond right here. I found this on a website, and it took me, I was probably 15 or 20 minutes, and I had this built. Okay, it's that easy, and then you'll know how to do it for any image you want. Okay, so I hope that gets you excited too, and you can think of the possibilities for your next class or whatever you're doing. Okay, this finishes up our first day of Tableau. I hope it's been exciting for you. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just shoot me an email or come see me in office hours, and we can work on this stuff together. All right, bye for now.